Hi, this is Lauren, and this is my communication plan for my quality improvement project. Communication is the means of transmitting information from one person, place, or group to another. Messages are shared with each other through communication, and there must be a sender, a receiver, and a message. Most information within Geneva General Hospital is provided through written communication in emails, education modules, or flyers posted on walls. There is also use of verbal communication and listening. There will be 4 phases of this quality improvement project and different modalities used for each stage. In the planning phase, different ideas will be discussed within the group through verbal and nonverbal communication. Brainstorming of ideas is done best in person, and this will allow for the creation and exchange of information. The next step, trialing the project, will use verbal and written communication. An email will be sent out to the unit managers to make them aware of the project. The managers can then discuss the plan with employees and answer any questions they may have in real time. Each employee will sign off that they were made aware of the project implementation so that the managers will know that each employee has been educated on the change. There will also be an online education module that the employees will have to complete. The project information will be transmitted to the employees, but they will also be able to exchange information. The project evaluation will utilize written, visual, and verbal communication through the interactive exchange of information. The data collected from this project trial will be visibly shown in graphs, discussed verbally within the project group, and also written into a presentation. The last step of the project is to act on or implement the changes within the hospital. This will use one-way transmission of information through written communication. An email will be sent out to all employees notifying them that the project will be going live hospital-wide. Social media has become an important driver for giving and receiving information. It is estimated that emerging adults spend about 6 hours a day using social media and are often on multiple platforms simultaneously. Through social media, organizations can raise awareness about changes and relatively at a low cost. Data from social media can also be collected and analyzed to gain insights into trends and issues. If an organization knows its target audience, they can select the social media type where the information will be most successful. More information can then be generated by monitoring the social media and its content. Geneva General Hospital utilizes different forms of social media. The hospital is present on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Flickr. Geneva General also has a podcast that is used to educate the public on the local radio and a printed magazine that provides health updates to the community. For my project, I would use the podcast to explain the changes to the public. I would also use Facebook to provide information, data, and graphs to the public. This interactive form of social media would allow the public to click on links and receive more information. With 3,170 people following Finger Lakes Health on Facebook, information would reach a wide range of people. An important factor when communicating is consideration. This involves taking into account the viewpoints, background, education level, and mindset of the audience. Self-respect needs to be maintained and emotion should not be involved. It is important to empathize with the audience and exhibit interest in them. Positive words should be used in order to show optimism. Emphasis should be on the audience and how the project can affect them. My plan for communication will have to keep each stakeholder in mind. I will use encouraging words and phrases to show excitement. Nonverbal communication like eye contact will make the audience members feel included. Each person should feel that their opinion matters and that they have equal say in the project. A question and answer session at the end will allow for this. There are many different barriers to communication that can influence this project. Noise from the work environment can be a barrier to communication. This can come from loud noises in the workplace like side conversations or patient call bells. To try to eliminate this, the verbal communication will be short and to the point. This will hopefully eliminate chances for interruptions. Information overload is another barrier that can occur when the information cannot be conveniently interpreted or understood. The information regarding the project should be transmitted only in the quantity that the recipient can interpret. While managers may need more information about the project in terms of cost and implementation, the staff only need to know the basic information and what their role is. Perception is another barrier that may influence this project. Perception is what allows the receiver to screen the information and understand it in their own way. The real meaning of the project could be interpreted differently for different people, which can lead to misunderstanding. To avoid this, messages can be repeated multiple times and feedback should be encouraged so that the project team can know if the staff members understand. Thank you.